Quran and the Hadith. Today there are people fighting the Hadith. They tell you this is the Quran and that's it. We accept only the Quran. Anything out of the Quran, we don't want it. Allahu Akbar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from that type of behavior, because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam spoke about those people. And he says there will come a time when a man will be sitting back on his sofa, reclining back, saying, oh, this is the Quran and I take whatever, what halal is in it I consider halal, what haram is in it I consider haram, nothing else. So the Prophet ﷺ says, Ala inni utitu al-Qur'ana wa mithlahu ma'a. I want you to be warned. Ala, tambih, I want you to be warned. Behold, lo, hey, you should know that I have been given the Quran and something similar to it together with it, and that is the Sunnah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us steadfastness. We also need to realize that right at the beginning, a woman, a female, was created according to the hadith of Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, and according to the Mufassirin, and according to the verse of the Quran at the beginning of the surah, which is named after the women. A woman was created from a man. So a man was initially created from the dust. The dust was then, water was added to it, it became soil and clay and so on. And then a shape was given to it, and thereafter life was given to it, and it became man. Actually, who I am, I spoke 2 weeks ago in my city in Harare, and I started off by saying, my beloved brothers and sisters, I am just a lump of clay. And they were just looking at me. But it's true. My body is made from soil, from clay. And someone might say, well, there's a contradiction in the Quran. This is also a misconception. Why sometimes the Quran says man is created from a clot of blood? Why sometimes man is created from this liquid semen? Why sometimes man is created from dust? Why sometimes man is created from clay? Why sometimes man is created from the dried clay? Why all these different words? Well, very simple answer to that. Very simple. These are the different stages in the creation of man. Initially, dust was taken, water was added. So that means man was created from dust initially. And that was the first man. And water was taken, mixed soil and clay and so on, given shade, dried up, kal-fakhar, and it carries on. Then Allah gave it life, and thereafter, man was then created through semen that was produced by that man who was created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And after that, when the fusion of the gametes occurs, you have a ball and the zygote, you can call it, or embryo, whatever you'd like to call it. At one stage, it is a clot of blood. So there's nothing wrong. And Allah mentions these stages. Don't let someone come and con your brain to say there is a contradiction in the Quran. One place it says this, the other place it says that. There is no contradiction. It is speaking of the different times within the creation of man. So for me and you today, yes, it is a drop of semen and it is a clot of blood. But for the time of Adam alayhi salam, it's different. Now the time of Eve, Hawa alayhi salatu was salam, it is reported in the hadith of Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu that Hawa alayhi salatu was salam, or Eve, may peace be upon her, was created from the rib of Adam. Was created from the rib of Adam. This hadith is found in many books. So I came across some people who said that is an insult to women. Abu Hurairah doesn't know what he is talking about. Why do you want to insult Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu? Because you don't understand something that Allah has done. Forget about what you were created from. Just know who you are right now. Allahu Akbar. If you want to debate, let's not debate, because a man might argue that Allah insulted me. How can he make me from dust? Today when there is dust on my shoes, I like to move it and polish it. How can I be created from the same dust? Have you thought of it? If man wanted to look at guilt, and if man wanted to look at what he considers not being honored, he would be able to justify that more than a woman. Because a woman is created from a bone, something alive, a bone with flesh on it, a rib, mashallah. Sometimes you eat these chops, have you ever eaten them? Mashallah. They are the tastiest part of the animal, subhanallah. So Allah chose, you know, the Prophet ﷺ speaks about mirmataini hasanatayn in one hadith. He speaks about the tastiest part that he used to like of the animal that was on a spit and so on. And he speaks of the meat between these two ribs. Amazing. How sweet it is and so on. So, my dear female, understand, you are sweeter than a man. And on top of that, there is no insult. You are created from something alive. Something alive. Now, that doesn't mean that you talk more than men, but what it does mean, I hope you took that lightly, inshallah.